will like to ask you in another way. So, what exactly do PMCs do in Africa? I'm sure you know a lot of fun. Yeah. So, like I worked over there. Not just in Africa, I would tell you, in many hostile zones in the world. Now, what are the major hostile zones in the world? There are central and southern parts of Americas.
Okay.
There are some southern part of Africa is pretty peaceful, I would say. There is crime, but there is not so much of hostility.
Awesome.
The central part and we call it MENA region, Middle East and North Africa.
Okay.
The Horn of Africa region where Somalia is basically. So these are very hostile regions wherein the actual PMCs are mercenaries. It's a what do you call it's a what do you call dreamland for the PMCs over there. That is where the majority of PMCs are, and certain Asian countries there is a bit of a but fairly Middle East, North Africa, Horn of Africa is where most of the PMCs are because there is a lot of hostility.
So a lot of people who watch Hollywood movies, they know what exactly is mercenaries or mercenary, what you call it. You mentioned it. Can you just guide us, someone who is a layman and who have no idea who they are, who are mercenaries?
Acha, okay, so
Let's define it, or we can explain it in your manner.
so the term mercenary is very ancient.
Mercenaries, you call it mercenaries.
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 It's a very old term. It's not a very modern term.
Yes.
Military has been a profession for many since ages. Now, in ancient times or in medieval times, people who had served in military, because there were nobles, there were kings, there were kingdoms, and people who who were militarily
Trained.
renowned, military trained, martial artists or for that matter warriors, they used to provide their fighting skills or their services to certain um, kingdoms, nobles, or individuals.
Yeah.
So that is how the mercenaries began.
Okay.
Okay, and then it went on in modern days. A very common or layman's term for mercenary, like they call gun for hire.
Okay. So
That is, you hire a person
okay.
who's trained in military skills, who may or may not possess a weapon
Okay.
to do certain
Things.
things legally
Yes.
to maybe protect them, to protect the property.
So for a certain mission. So if you watch a lot of Hollywood movies, you must have seen a guy who is living in his farm, and then some people come to them. Hey, they actually literally beg them, hey, you are the guy with certain skills. We want to hire you for this work. And then that person is generous enough to do some work for some money. So you know that guy is mercenary.
Pays him, so what is the movie extracts?
Yes. So that's the guy for him. So in a layman term, the extraction work is done by the mercenaries.